In this application section we're going to look at creating blues and jazz using swing time. First of all we're going to create a heavy blues groove beginning with the drums.
So here we have a 1-bar looping drum area divided into beats. So here's beat 1, beat 2, beat 3 and beat 4. You may or may not be able to see it on the video, but the grid divides each beat into 3, which makes it really easy for us to create our swing rhythm. What we've got here is the hi-hat part from the drum pattern that you can see written at the top of page 150. So try and follow along, and let's start by having a listen to that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 43, 1 and 2 and 3 and 43. And what we're going to do now is add in the bass drum and the snare drum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2. So let's have a listen to that, and once again try and follow along with the music at the top of page 150. One and 2 and 3 and 43, 1 and 2 and 3 and
40. You can also see on page 150 that the guitar is going to play the same rhythm as the drums, with 3 quaver pairs in swing time, followed by a quaver triplet, like this. The bass is also going to copy the exact same rhythm as the guitar and the drums, like this. So let's put all those instruments together and see what they sound like.
So what we'll do here is begin with the drums and then add the other instruments in one at a time, just like before. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now the bass. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And lastly the guitar.
Change what all the instruments are playing to create more of a boogie or jazz blues kind of groove, also using swing time. You can follow along with all the music on page 151, and let's start again by looking at the drums.
So here you can see we now have a 2-bar repeating drum area because our new drum pattern is 2 bars long rather than 1. The drum hits that you can see here are the ride cymbal, which you can see notated at the top of page 151. So let's have a listen to the ride cymbal. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now what we're going to do is just add the bass and snare drum hits, which you can see in a second example on page 151. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's have a listen to that drum beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
As you can see, the bass is going to play a walking bass line, playing a pair of quavers on the first beat and then crotchets on all the other beats, like this. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The guitar is going to mix up syncopated and unsyncopated hits, like this. 1 and 2 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. What we've actually done on the recording is to hang on to the second last quaver, the one with an arrow pointing to it if you're looking at the book. It still lands in exactly the same place, we just hang on to the note a bit longer to give it this feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's see what that sounds like when we put all the instruments together.
So just as with the other examples, we'll start off with the drums and then add the other instruments in one at a time. 4, 1, 2, 3.